Hello everyone, Gustavo Mendes here. A quick note about bit depth when you're setting up your project. You can choose between 8, 10, 16 and half, but what's the reason of you being able to choose it? In certain restoration workflows, you might not only be dealing with an 8-bit files from tapes and that kind of a thing. You might be dealing with just specific 10-bit or 16-bit. And no grading or very light grading is going to happen. So what happens is these modes, 8, 10, and 16-bit, the main difference is that when you choose them, they can clip between layers. So for example, if I go into my grading setup, we're going to see that in a little bit, and I start grading between the color grading layers, if you choose 8, 10, or 16-bit, the layer will clip values in between them. So if you push the highlights too much on a layer and try to recover it, it won't work. So it's important to understand what type of work you're trying to do. If it's just restoration with very light grading, 8, 10, and 16 are great because you can keep the same bit depth of the original files. But if you need to do some grading that's more aggressive, we always recommend to do half float, because if you use half, you're always going to have the full range. So you're never going to clip between layers when you're using them.